I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Skills Booster Academy, and I'm happy to be on this webinar with you. Today, I will share with you top 22 digital marketing tools. And if we talk about this toolkit, it's really useful, and any digital marketer must use these tools in their career. So a little bit about me. I'm 15 years in digital marketing, and I'm happy to teach about digital marketing and to provide digital marketing projects. There is a good tradition to share some useful gifts on webinars. So everyone who will find me on LinkedIn and follow me on LinkedIn, you can do it, just type in Anton Voroniuk on LinkedIn, will get a small but very useful gift, one of my courses on Udemy. So don't hesitate, find me on LinkedIn and subscribe, and I'll tell you how to get the gift a little bit later. So while are you searching me on LinkedIn, I'll share some details about us, about me. We are a Ukrainian-based international agency and international educational project. I'm personally instructor on Udemy, Google Academy agency trainer, and digital strategist. We are working in digital marketing for a long period of time. We are Google Premier partner, Facebook marketing partner, TikTok advertising partner, and we are really good in making digital marketing. My colleagues, we have over 100 certified specialists in Google Ads, Facebook Ads, Google Analytics, have a great experience, and it's a good tradition to get a toolkit about the most useful digital marketing tools, SEO tools, social media marketing tools, and so on. So if you talk about competitors research, the main things that we need to do, we need to structure all these tools, and there will be tools about competitors, there will be tools that make your life more easier in automatization, there will be tools that make your digital marketing more beautiful. All this stuff, it can work and can work really good. The next big thing is what tools are really useful for digital marketers, and my maybe most lovable one is SimilarWeb. We are SimilarWeb Gold partner. We are working with this tool maybe for 10 years, and this tool is number one in the competitive intelligence. If you want to need anything about your competitors, what are they doing online, how do they use their project, all this stuff is here. So you can just go there and see what tools and toolkit SimilarWeb has. They have all about your competitors, their traffic sources, engagement, a lot of great things here. If you want to know the amount of traffic, the budgets of Google Ads your competitors spend, and so on and so on, SimilarWeb will share this information with you. If you are familiar with SimilarWeb, put plus in chat. If you don't know this tool, put minus. And I will ask you to use your fingers and count how many new tools did you learn during this presentation, because here you will find both old friends, guys who are used in digital marketing for years. And I also added to here some tools which are really new and can be really useful because they started their digital marketing approach maybe 1 year ago, 2 years ago, but they became a very important part of digital marketing toolkit. So don't hesitate, take your fingers and count how many new tools you will learn during this webinar. So guys, SimilarWeb is really good, but another one big tool is SEMrush. SEMrush has a lot of data. They were just founded as SEO tool. They've got a lot of details about search traffic, keywords, competitors, etc. But at the same time, they also have very powerful competitive intelligence that helps you to analyze competitors' traffic, better understand from which social networks, from which sources did you get this audience, and how your competitors grow in the niche or market. If you talk about the third tool that helps maybe not better understand competitors, but better understand your market and how fast you can grow and what is the main top point of your growth, it's a Google Ads Result Planner. Google Ads Result Planner is really good. It helps you to understand how much can you pay for conversion right now, and what is the total price, how many conversions you can get. And if you talk about scaling Google Ads, because Google Ads is really big part of digital marketing, it's really big part of anything that is connected with Google Ads traffic, you can learn more about your scheduling, about getting more traffic, more conversions, and of course, more paid customers using Google Ads with this tool. So if we talk about understanding Facebook ads creativity, Facebook ads library is another my favorite big tool, because Facebook ads library gives you ability to find what ads your competitors already started, and you can check what creatives did they use, what video. You can check it both for Facebook, Instagram. You can see what creatives did they use in stories and so on. For the United States, this tool can be really beneficial, because with Facebook ads library, you can check what is the budget of your competitors on this market. Also, you can check this data not just only for the United States market, but you can do it for politicians, elections, and so on. And sometimes journalists really love this tool, because it's like some great article. This guy spent 1 million for Facebook ads to promote him, but where did he get it? And so it's like a spy series. So you can use this tool and make your own spy series about your niche, your competitors. Of course, a lot of useful insights. And if you talk about all these tools like SimilarWeb, SEMrush, Facebook ads library, they help usually for me and my team to better understand our niche, where we now, how do we compete, and so on. So let's go forward. The next tool is BrandLift 2.0. BrandLift is all about YouTube. For guys who are really confident with social media, you understand that YouTube is the second biggest website in the world. Google is the first, YouTube is the second, but at the same time, YouTube is the biggest video hosting and the second biggest search engine. So BrandLift 2.0, it's about YouTube ads, and if you start YouTube advertising to get the second biggest audience after google.com, you can learn more about how this advertising influence on your clients, on your customers. And this tool is really useful in this case. You can understand your brand awareness, your brand recall, and other metrics. They grow or they go down. Is this a kind of advertising is really useful, or it's only a one-time thing that you can need it to stop and it will not give the result? So if you talk about all this stuff, it's about how to make your video advertising really efficient and get the most efficiency of this kind of toolkit. So the next big thing is BuzzSumo. BuzzSumo is my lovable tool when you need to start your content marketing. Why BuzzSumo is really great? Because this kind of tool helps you to understand what content is already on the top. BuzzSumo is the best way how to create your content plan, how to create your content metrics. And if you have any ideas about what topic is not used by your competitors, you can double check it with BuzzSumo. You just go to BuzzSumo, add your website link, your competitor's link, and see which type of content was already very popular in social networks. It gained a lot of likes, reposts, shares, etc. And this will help you to create your ideas of your own content, your own product metrics, and this will push you forward and give you a lot of benefits compared with your competitors. This tool also can be really very helpful if you want to create evergreen content. For example, we have holidays, we have Easter, we have New Year, Black Friday, something like that, and you want to see which type of content was popular 1 year ago when competitors were ready to create their Black Friday sale, something like that. So BuzzSumo is really beneficial for everyone who create content, and content is really the king in digital marketing. And you can use this tool both for SEO approach, to doing your SMM, going to in email marketing, CRM marketing, etc. So the next big thing is Ahrefs. Ahrefs is like a TV for all SEO guys. You need to watch Ahrefs, find your competitors, and learning more about your links of your competitors, and domains, and so on. Ahrefs is the most powerful tool in SEO, in link analysis. We have our own link building course about Ahrefs on Udemy, and this tool is really great because it has the main answers you need to get as the beginner, as a digital marketer, about your competitors, about their link building strategies, link building tactics. Highly recommended. If you don't use Ahrefs, you are blinded because you don't know anything about your competitors, how they grow, how they build their SEO, how they build their links. So this tool is certainly must have. Facebook for industries. The next part of tools, they are about ideas and about benchmarking. As digital marketer or as marketer, you need to find great ideas for content, for ads, for ways how you can use tools of such big companies as Facebook, TikTok, Google, etc. So Facebook for Industries is a library of really great ideas how you can use Facebook Toolkit in your business and in your niche. As you can see, there are a lot of useful tools and useful niches. For example, you can use Facebook for Industries for such niches as financial services, retail and e-commerce, gaming, entertainment and media, telecommunications, technology, consumer packaged goods, automotive, etc. All this stuff is just one part of big library Facebook for Industries. I recommend you, after this webinar will finish, just to go to Google, type in Facebook for Industries, find your niche and check what Facebook have for you. Usually clients are really happy because there are a lot of small and fruitful insights you can use for yourself and start promoting your business and your results better and get more sales for your company. So Facebook Creative Hub is the way how you can get the ideas about your creatives. To create a really good ad is a big and really hard approach. So if you want to find ideas, if you want to find any details, what kind of video content works, what kind of stories works, reels, etc., you can go here. Facebook Creative Hub is another big Facebook library, and this is for finding ideas. Usually it's really hard to create the first creative. You're always struggling, or maybe it works or it doesn't work or something like that. But when you start to use your Facebook Creative Hub, it will push you and give you really great results. Thinkwithgoogle.com. Thinkwithgoogle.com is another my lovable tool. If two previous tools were on the Facebook side, of course, Google is also the king of web, and we need to use thinkwithgoogle.com to find the main insights and ideas from Google about what tools you can use on exactly your market and your niche. What benefits can you get from this tool? For first, this portal has a lot of consumer insights. It's kind of surveys, articles, blog posts, and so on, and you can read a lot of useful stuff just going there. There are ready-to-use marketing strategies, so you can go there and find some strategies you can apply for your business. Also, you can use future marketing. For in this case, there are some ideas about how the future will change and so on. There are pre-used tools here. For example, one of my favorite tools that is here from thinkwithgoogle.com is Market Finder. Now, a lot of businesses, they try to find ideas, what new markets they can find, how they can promote on new countries and so on. And Google Market Finder is part of thinkwithgoogle.com. You can go there, find it, try to search for yourself about new markets, and it's really good to understand your product or your service can be popular on other markets or not. So I think with Google is another big part of my competitors part of presentation. And if you need to find ideas, insights, inspiration, I think with Google is a big thing you need to try. I highly recommend it, and personally check ideas and insights here on a regular basis. So Google Market Finder, I've already mentioned it's the part of big portal Think with Google, but at the same time, if you need to go abroad, if you need to be presented not just on your domestic market, but you need to find new markets, Google Market Finder is a big deal. You can go to Google Market Finder at your website, and Google will share with you ideas what markets can be really good for you if you want to start with your product or services selling selling them abroad. There are a lot of ideas, tips, tricks, and so on. I recommend to check it if you have expert ideas and you are ready to start your business on other geos. Don't hesitate. Go to Google Market Finder, find some ideas, insights, and I hope we will find for you some benefits with these tools and you get more audience and more sales. So let's go forward. TikTok Creators Portal. Of course, we've got a lot of information about Facebook. Think with Google is a big part of Google family. TikTok. This is a big trend. TikTok is killing Google. TikTok is killing Facebook. We hear it during maybe last 3 years. Some surveys told that TikTok audience in the previous year was bigger than Google, but TikTok is really big. TikTok is really big, it's growing really fast, and a lot of businesses and a lot of companies decided to start their TikTok activities. So they created their pages, they started to creating content, and TikTok is different. TikTok is really different. If all things like Google ads, Facebook ads, they were desktop created, and the first thing they do, it was about desktop. TikTok is firstly mobile. It's mobile created tool, and it's really different. It's makes new approaches, new challenges, and one of the greatest question: what will look really good for TikTok audience? TikTok Creators Portal is another library, is another place of insights. I recommend you to visit because here you will find a lot of useful insights how to promote your TikTok channel, how to create content, how to engage audience, and so on. If you don't have ideas, don't hesitate, go to TikTok's Creators Portal. You will find a lot of useful stuff there. Just start to use. I recommend it, and this tool can be a great way how you can make your TikTok content and social media content better. You need to remember that your videos that you've created to TikTok it can really be good for Instagram Reel, for YouTube Shorts. So it's another big thing when you have a really good vertical video, something that performs good in TikTok will perform good in the Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts too. So beauty. We've got a big section about competitors. I usually start from competitors because you need to see the whole picture. You need to understand the market, remember what kind of tools really work, how do your competitors feel, understand your market share, and so on. Beauty is another big thing in digital marketing because you can't do something in social media which is not beautiful because people love beauty, they love beautiful pictures, beautiful videos, and so on. I have for you some toolkit that make your life easier and your content more beautiful. The first of them is Canva. Canva is a graph editor. It helps you to make a lot of beautiful content, Facebook ads, pictures, and so on. So this graphic editor is highly recommended. VistaCreate is our Ukrainian. So sorry. Oh. Bless me. Sorry, guys. So VistaCreate is another big tool, another graphic editor. It helps a lot of stuff that is editing content, make it more beautiful and more resultive. Google Data Studio. Of course, all marketers love reports. You can't live without digits, without analytics, without metrics, and so on. But Google Data Studio is a big thing that makes your really ugly data, real just tables, CSV tables, Google data spreadsheets, and so on. Google Data Studio makes it more beautiful, more interesting, and its tool is highly recommended for any marketer who want to make his reports really understandable and more visualizable. YouTube Video Builder. Of course, if you need to start your YouTube content, you can't start without video, and YouTube created its own video builder that can help you as a beginner start to do it really fast, furious, and get more views, grow your channel, grow your content, and so on. So YouTube Video Builder is a free tool created by Google to make your life easier, to move away a lot of your daily routine as digital marketer. Try it. Recommend you this tool to use in your regular basis. Analytics. Of course, all tools that were previously, they are really good. We talked about competitors analysis, we talked about beauty, but we can't live in digital marketing without metrics. We can't live in digital marketing without analytics because it's really must have. What is analytical tools? We need to go to the first slide, and yes, this is the biggest challenge for all marketers, digital marketers, is GA4. Please write in chat one if you use old version Universal Analytics, or write in chat two if you use GA4, a new version of Universal Analytics. The bad news for all guys who wrote just one, that 1 year later, in 2023, Google promised to kill its old data, old Universal Analytics, and that's why we need to be prepared and to move all our data, to move all our settings from the old version Universal Analytics to Google Analytics 4, GA4, and it's really important. If we talk about this tool is maybe the main change in the analytics world. It's like 3 years as main changing, and it's a biggest challenge we have right now. Marketers still crying, they love old analytics. It's really hard to them to move to the new one, but it's a big thing we need to change, and Google push us to do it. Google Digital Maturity Benchmark. This is also the tool that which is part of Think with Google portal. You can go there and check a lot of insights. It's was created in the partnership with Boston Consulting Group, one of the biggest world consulting groups. And if you want to get a lot of insights that you can share with your data, that can really make the sense of data, make your life easier in understanding what all these digits mean. Is it good, or you need to change something, or you need to push your traffic and so on? It's also another big thing. So guys, another tool I want to share in this analytical part is Plardy. Some of you are familiar with heat maps, videos of user sessions. Plardy is a great tool that helps you to see how people are surfing through their website, how they move, how they scroll. And this tool will help you to better understand your audience, better run through their all stuff and answer the main questions. So don't hesitate, put Plardy code on your website and get a lot of fruitful insights about how people run through your website, how they scroll, what button they usually click, and so on. This is like serious, better than House of Fire, any Game of Thrones, and so on. I recommend this tool because it's real serious that you can watch about your clients and your customers. Retention. Of course, we can't just push audience and don't get retention. If you talk about my most lovable tools in retention, of course, it's 100% SendPulse. We are working with SendPulse for many years. These guys are really great in pushing your emails in mailboxes, so you can get emails, push, SMS, any chatbots, messengers, and so on. Guys are still scaling. They're creating a lot of things like landing pages, ideas about how to create your online school, online courses, CRM system, and so on. They're growing fast and furious. And if you talk about SendPulse Toolkit, it's really great that help you communicate with your audience, gather your audience, and answer the main questions. Mail charts. Of course, if you start your mailing, you need to understand what your competitors are already done in mailing. So mail charts is the way how you can analyze your competitors and see, these guys are sending this information. They are starting their Black Friday 2 weeks earlier or something like that. This is about your mailing insights you need to use and get from your mailing campaigns. And the last one is the Wormy. Wormy is email marketing automation tool. It's automatically warm up. You can use Wormy to warm up your mailboxes. Of course, the spam is like big problem for any guys who are doing email marketing, and Wormy makes your life a little bit easier and make your mailboxes warm up faster. So guys, it was 22 tools from my side. Please write in chat how many new tools did you get. If you got just 0 tools, don't hesitate, write about this in chat. If it were 22 new tools, please also message. I hope this webinar was helpful for you, because you can make this video your like regular library. You can come back, you can pause it, and after that Google these tools. You can come back and find information about these tools and test them on your regular basis. So my gifts for you, as I've already told, for all guys who found me on LinkedIn and followed me, I have a small gift. This is my analytical course. This is Google Analytics course on Udemy, and the main part of content is about GA4. So everyone who needs to move from Universal Analytics to GA4, you can get this course today totally for free. Just use this short link. You can just use this short link bit.ly/analytics GA4. This course on Udemy will be lifetime, so you can just one time enroll and you can watch it anytime you want, but the link will be active maybe just till the evening of this day. If you want to buy any other our courses on Udemy, they have a great sale today. It's like $9.99, so you can find 15 different other courses, and we are posting new content on a regular basis, so you can come back to us and find new courses, new great content. We have 2 great courses with samples. We have email marketing course, chatbot course on Udemy, so don't hesitate, find these courses. You support us on Udemy, and we will be happy teaching you more things about email marketing and chatbot marketing. Another big thing is our digital marketing course. If anyone here wants to be a really great, successful digital marketer, we launched it on our own platform, skillsbooster.net, and you can use SendPulse20 code and get a 20% discount going by this link in chat. Or yeah, my colleagues already sent it in chat, so you can find it and use to enroll to the course. I will be your tutor. I will help you with home tasks. I will run through your main presentation and project, and if you want to get my personal consulting during this course, don't hesitate to go through this link, and I'll be happy to see you one among all the students of the course. So guys, maybe that's all. Thank you for attention. I will be happy if you will write in chat how many tools did you find. If you love this webinar, just let me know. You can mark it from 0 to 10. 0, you didn't love it at all. 9, 8, 10, maybe it was really good. Maybe 10, the maximum mark, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Nastya, I'm done. You can ask some questions if we have one, or if not, we can negotiate with you. Sorry one more time for the long start. It was really tricky. It was unusual situation that the webinar service decided to unlog me.
And never mind, it's just it happens sometimes, so you don't mind. Thank you so much for taking part today in this webinar. For me, it was not so many new tools because I've been in digital marketing for some time, but definitely I'm motivated to learn something new and to follow to the links from your presentation and check them out myself and see how they can be useful for SendPulse. Right now in the chat, there are a lot of thanks, but no questions. 10 out of 10. People liked your presentation. Thank you so much. I want to repeat, if you have any questions about particular tool or maybe courses that Anton promoted, you can ask them in the comment section. If you're watching it in the as the video is recording, don't hesitate to ask questions in the comments. We will ask them and answer all, or ask Anton to answer, so don't hesitate. Kate also wrote that she learned a few tools and will research some more, and she's always also saying thanks.
Great.
So maybe we're going to wait a few moments more because we have a small delay in the comments and in the translation we have here. Also, I want to remind you that we have all of the links in the YouTube live chat, and we are going to double them in the comments and in the description of the video. Ray, thank you for your thank you to us. It was a pleasure meeting you right now here in the this event. I guess Alina Dekuha asked, what is your favorite tool, Anton?
It's a cheating, Alina. You know that on this webinar I need to answer the SendPulse, but I really love SendPulse. You help us a lot, so let it be SendPulse.
Thanks a lot, actually. I have a question of my own. What do you think? What is the main tool among those 22 that I, as a beginner, a digital marketer, has to learn first of all? Like, what has the biggest potential, and why do you think it's this tool that I need to learn today?
In our digital marketing courses, we usually try to give the structure, and this structure starts from understanding of the market. So you need to start from some powerful competitor analysis tools. SimilarWeb, honestly, is the most powerful competitive analysis. So if you want to understand your market, your results, your competitor results, you need to start from SimilarWeb. And if we talk about a structure, the first thing you need to understand the market. The next thing, you need to understand the target audience. It's usually like going step by step. It can be first target audience and market. It's usually close one to each other. And after that, you are running with the all things like analytics, traffic, and so on.
Yeah. Actually, I thought you would say like Google Analytics or something, but it's always the most complicated one. So SimilarWeb is
Google
actually...
Analytics is the most complicated, and after they added GA4 as the second Google Analytics, it became more complicated. Some features are already done and repeated in GA4. Some features you can't find in GA4. So for beginners, GA4 is like always a big pain.
Yeah. Ray also asked the same basic question. What tools you should learn the first if you're a newbie in digital marketing? So it's similar, maybe something else you can highlight.
If you talk about structure, first you need to understand answer the question, where are you now? So it's like the SimilarWeb. Independently what other toolkit you use. For example, there are special competitor analysis tools for mailings, for YouTube, for Facebook, for ads, and so on. There are really good tools that can help you and examine your competitors in exact traffic sources. So it's the next step. Then you need to learn the main traffic sources. So you need to learn more about Google Ads, Facebook Ads, TikTok Ads. It's maybe 3 toolkits which were not named here, but they must have. Analytics is always must have. It can be at the beginning, it can be after ending, but usually it's better to have it at the beginning of your way, because you will understand how to measure results and how to move forward. So Google Analytics 100% must have. After you got the audience, you need to remarket it, and retention is very important. So you will use all remarketing tools on the side of advertising systems. It can be remarketing and audience targeting in Facebook ads, Google ads. You start your emailing marketing, so SunPulse will help you. You start communicate with audience on regular basis, and in this case you want to do it without content, and we will use all tools that were about content. So it's like a usual cycle. You do one step, I don't have this, you make a step back, you find the tool that helps you to solve this problem, and you do it on a regular basis.
Yeah, it's when you work as a digital marketer, you have to know all of the tools, but the first step is always analyzing your competitors and analyzing market, and it will help you to
Yep,
gain
100%.
knowledge. Yeah. I guess that's it for the questions. You can find Anton links to how to contact him on the slide on the screen. So thank you so much again for joining us today, and thank you for the useful information. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.